So, hello. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get this grey hair, which is very autumnal, which by the way is the first time I've ever used that word in a sentence. This kind of happened because I was trying to get my roots blonder, and no matter how much I toned them, the yellowness would not leave my head. At one stage I did put some of that Holly Willoughby Garnier hair dye on my hair, and that did make it actually a pretty decent blonde. Once I'd finally achieved the colour that I wanted, I hated it. I think for me personally, I just don't like having blonde hair that goes right from the scalp. I feel like it makes me look pasty, and I tried tanning to see if I could start to feel it on me, but it just wasn't me. So when I first did my hair grey this month, I used a different dye to what I used last year. I didn't realise it was permanent, and it went about 10 times darker than what I wanted it, which made me so mad. And I think everyone knows the anxiety and how miserable it gets you when your hair goes wrong, like so wrong. The hair dye that I did use that I didn't personally like was the Colour Freedom Metallic Glory. You can get them in Superdrugs. It kind of had like a purpley blue tone to it. I wasn't happy with that, but the key ingredient to get this grey hair, which is semi-permanent, so you haven't got to worry, the MacLeod Professional Hair Colouring Mask with Sun Filter in the shade grey, funnily enough. You get these on eBay. I think they're about £11. That is literally how dark it is. Like, it looks black. That is how dark the hair dye is. But the trick is to mix it in with some white conditioner. I like to use the Tresemme bottles purely because they're so big, and I like to be able to really lather it on and not use it sparingly, basically. God damn. So I will leave the link in the description below for this hair dye if you are interested. Let's just crack on with the process of the hair.
So I start off by filling up my bowl with a lot of white conditioner, just so there's enough to spread around the hair enough, and then adding some grey hair dye. Once they're both mixed together, I like to do a bit of a strand test, and just for reference, this was too light against my hair, so I made the mixture a bit darker. Before we start applying the conditioner, you just want to brush all of the knots out of your hair and then section it off just so you make sure you get even coverage. If I was you, I would wear a pair of gloves just because it will stain your hands. I just grab a heap of the conditioner on my hands and then start to finger comb it through my hair. You can use a hairbrush to brush it through to make sure you have got the coverage, but the only problem with that is if it makes the conditioner foam up and go white, you haven't got the pigment on your hair, so it can end up patchy, just to let you know. I usually leave mine on for about an hour, and that does the trick.
So that was the process of getting this hair colour. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!